Hello and welcome to the February 2026 scrapbook retreat. So I love doing these make and takes and a little how-to video for you guys so that you can do them on your own. We're doing something a little different this time. So you're going to have specific times when that one is gone, it's gone. There's a limited quantity. So this week, while I was trying to find some things for some display boards, I came across this. This is a blast from the past. So these are actually close to my heart colors, but they're so cute. And I wanted to show you how versatile Stampin' Up! Can be. So the pieces are actually pretty much made for you. This time our everything's going to be in the box. You're going to have a few things that are specific to that project or in general on the make and take table. So you're going to have your green glue. If you want to bring your own, that's great. A stamp chamois in a CD case. So it's all wet. If it gets yucky, please take it to the bathroom and rinse it off with water really good and put it back in. If you're loving this idea of the stamp chamois in the case, my special this weekend is if you buy the stamp chamois, I'm going to throw the case in for free. Okay, so let's see what's all in the box. So we've got box number one, we've got some basic gray ink, some strawberry slush ink. We've got a blending brush for strawberry slush. We've got um, the Sunshine and Tulip stamps. We're going to use the Good Days Ahead. I just put in the embossing folder so that you can see as well what comes with this set. Um, your stamps should be already on a block for you. This one is going to come with some Wink of Stella. And look at all these fun ones in here. They're multiple different colors, so you pick what you want. Like I said, these are old. These are some blasts from the past. They're probably, I don't know, probably 7 years old. It's pre-COVID. So at least 7 years old. So once I have everything out that I need, I can put it back in the box. I can leave it out for the next person because we're only going to do one at a time. So I'm going to put that up there. So I've got my Wink of Stella. I've got everything I need. I'm going to open my stamps, ink pads. So they open and then slide. Okay. And same thing, open, pull up, and then slide back. All right. So we've got some pieces in here. So we've got a little card, and like, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know. This has been a long time since I used these. Um, so just, I'm not exactly sure what's all in here either. But I know it's super cute and it was real easy to do. So this was a die cut. Oh no, Cricut. I believe this was a Cricut. So you've got all kinds. You've got a big, you've got a couple small, and then a bunch of different ones. So what we're going to do is we are going to take, and there actually should be the glass mat, um, should be at the make and take table. So if you'd like to use the glass mat, feel free to do that. I'm going to take strawberry slush because it's going to go with pretty much everything. Our little yellow center, I'm going to put over to the side. We're going to save all this for later. I'm going to come in, I'm going to tap, tap, and I'm just going to kind of do it on my paper here. Or if you're on a glass mat, like my glass mat's down here, you can do it right there. And then just wipe it off. And then what I'm going to do, there should be a right and wrong side kind of. And I'm just going to come in and I am going to just give these petals, flower petals, some color. Some are going to be darker, some are going to be lighter. You can be darker in the center because we're going to stack them. So really it's the petals that you really want. And as we know in nature, nothing is exactly the same. So just going to go, these were done on the Cricut. So this is my center one. I'm going to, because it's the smallest. So there's um, a big one, two medium size, three of the like smaller size, and then the one of the smallest that'll be in your center. So I'm gonna give him a little bit more. All right. You can see I got a little bit much there. Ooh, sorry. These are wiggly. I have to find a different desk that doesn't wiggle quite so much. So, all right, one more. This will get you used to some of the blending brushes. I love them. I love blending brushes. So you can see on this ink pad where there's a ton of ink, it's darker, and then where the ink has been used. So if you want more ink, go around the outsides. Want less ink on there? Go where it's a little bit lighter. Some of these are really juicy. Again, we're not going to see the center, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. All right. I think this is a chrysanthemum die cut. Now you're going to test my memory to see how good I am if I can remember what these were. So I'm going to make a little bit darker. All right. That's it. Strawberry slush is done. So I'm just going to give those just a second to kind of dry a little bit. You don't need to rinse out or do anything with your with the brush. It can just go back in. I am going to take my small piece here and the gray ink, and I'm just going to do that stamp while I'm giving it a second to kind of dry. These are new. Oh, look at it, would have been upside down. Good days ahead. And I'm just going to stamp that right down here in the corner. Good days ahead. All right. So this stamp I want to clean because somebody else is going to come in and clean it. Now, if you're stamping right next to somebody, you don't have to, but just rub it in. Oh, look, it was brand new. So, and then it'll dry. That's all you need to do. Okay. So we can assemble our card because it's pretty easy. I don't think these are, no, these are, so it's before double-sided cardstock. So it was the same on both sides. So that's how old they are. I have this cute little green glue holder. It goes for sale too. All right. Let's see if my green glue is working. Do you know I actually used an entire bottle of green glue? And it's not going to work right now. Okay, so it'll be working. I'm going to grab the Stampin' Steel box. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal. We're just going to use that. We're going to improvise. And I'm going to put this on my front of my little card. Sorry, this one doesn't have an a envelope with it. Like I said, we're going back, but it was so cute. I'm like, oh, that'll make a cute little um make and take, fun little thing. Okay, so our card is pretty much done. You're gonna have some twine yarn. If it's kind of all wiggly jiggly and crooked, it sounds really weird, but lick your fingers and then go through it. That moisture will take that out, or water or whatever, or you could use your stamp. Okay, so I'm going to tie my little bow quick, or not bow, because I don't really do bows too well. I do knots. I can do knots really well. So I'm just going to tie a little knot at the top. I can fringe it out if I want. I can leave it however I want. Okay, so basically my card there is done. So now we're just going to assemble. So I do have my Wink of Stella. I'm going to actually use my Wink of Stella last. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start and just kind of, if you have a pen, pencil, you can roll your leaves up a little bit. You can use it, just finger curl them. I'll just give it a little more shape. Um, So I'm just gonna do, okay. It's easier to do it now than when you are, after you have them all put together. All right, so there will be a video for each one of the make and takes. So you'll use that same link to get you back here. Um, and I would suggest maybe uh, subscribing. I can't think of the word. Sorry, guys. To the channel because it's going to get better. Um, this is, let's see, 4 weeks now of being retired, and I have gotten ready for 2 retreats. This is the only one I'm hosting, but I was at another one 2 weeks ago, so I had some that I was a vendor at. All right, so look at, we've got all of our petals of our flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on the bottom one. All right, and then we're going to go and we're just going to alternate kind of how they go because they're not perfect. If I remember this one, no, like line up exactly. So we're just going to keep building. And we're going to see our flower start to come alive. This one would be great if my green glue worked. I'll do it before make and take number 2. I will get my green glue working. If your adhesive isn't not right there, you can kind of see where it is. You can just roll it with your finger. Okay. We've got our 3 centers. All that on there. And then our little final one. So we've got our flower. One more little, and I'm just going to put on the back is our center. Check that out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Wink of Stella. This, I'd love to say, is lip gloss for paper. So I'm just going to come in and paint some of my petals here with the sparkly Wink of Stella. All right, so I think you can see that it's got a little shimmer and glimmer to it. So it is now, and you can add as much or as little. If there isn't a whole lot, you see it's got push. If you push there to squeeze, be very careful because it might come out to be a lot. Okay, just an FYI. I might have learned by, doing it myself. All right, I'm going to cut these guys off just a little bit. Just a quick, simple little get you started, get the flow going for the weekend, and now you can just add it to your card wherever you would like. And now I'm going to move my knot just a little bit. So just going to roll it down there just a little bit like that. And there we have it. Good days ahead. Nice, quick little card. All right, we'll see you for make and take number 2.